All right, we got some new Deadlock patch notes. Let's check this out. So we got, look, matchmaking open 24/7 for all regions. Let's go. New mini map, hell yeah. Updated base asset and added, I'm guessing this is like the little like stacking icons that you see like in the mini map for like your shrines and stuff. Or for like the patron. Added new hero icons. I think they were just like low res. Neutral camps represented by highlighted glowing buildings there within. I have to see what that looks like. Orange lane is now green lane. It's from Orchard to Greenwich. Add a new behavior system. Players can temporarily lose access to certain capabilities in the game, including matchmaking, voice, text, pause, reporting. This system for tracking is active now. However, we will waive most penalties for a few days as we review the results. Nice. There's now a low priority queue. Huh? The primary way to enter this is through abandoning games. But it can be other behavior. You must be completed a required amount of games. Oh wow! So if you like act like a dick, you get knocked down into a low priority queue, and then you have to like do a couple games acting normally before they let you back in. That's great. I like that. Regularly misreporting players will result in you losing the reporting function. That's funny. New players that are solo queued will only match with other new players until they get 4 wins. Oh, nice. The lane allocation of 1-1-2-2-2 will no longer be a possible setup. What? I don't know what this means. So it's never gonna be like solo lane, duo. Okay, it's always an alternate, I guess. Okay. A 6 player party will no longer match against solo players. Okay, longer queue times for 6 stacks. AFK players will automatically be kicked after a few minutes. Banning match dialogue is now clear. But the consequences of leaving. Banning match has a time delay before you can click it. Bounce pad visuals been replaced with a wind fan. That's cute. That'll look a little better. Added little spirit frog legs to the soul urn. What? Okay, cute. I'll have to check that out. Orange zip line's now green. Spacebar no longer cancels abilities. What? Oh, wait, that's kind of huge. I've canceled my abilities so many times with spacebar by accident. That's kind of huge. Alternate cast mode. Ultimate cast modes, modifier button, alternate cast button have had their behaviors merged. Okay. Added UI button hints when using alternate cast buttons in some extra cases. Added a slider for double tap alternate cast timing. Added a slider for press and hold alternate cast required time. Change the scoreboard tab. And extra info alt. Oh, changes to that. I was like saying I swapped them. Previously, there's a lot of crossover between tab and alt modes during gameplay. In this update, we've separated behaviors into the two modes to serve better different functions. The keys for each of these modes can be swapped in the keybind settings. Enables cursor mode. Oh, that's cool. They didn't know already. Oh no, you had to tab and then alt. That's right. To go up to the hover. Display scoreboard, displays damage summary, allows many. Damage summary immediately pops up. That's nice. Allows mini map ping and draw. Oh, okay. I see. They just took some of the functionality from holding both from alt. No longer enables cursor mode. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. That's doing that for a lot. Quick upgrade abilities, alt 1. Each of these can be individually remapped. Oh, nice. So like the upgrade, okay. Not easily map alt. That's an alternate cast button. Displays extra HUD information. Okay, game now automatically starts preloading the map once the client is launched to help reduce load time for most users. Sandbox word practice areas now display the time in milliseconds. Okay. Add a console command, private lobby create allows players create custom lobbies using our servers. This has a very temp UI. Okay. Interesting. That's good to know though. Might need that for some like Discord events or something. Upgradability keys are now customizable. I don't know about that. I thought we already said that. The fuck is the difference between quick upgrade and I don't know. Adjusted mid-boss low health roar sound to be more distinct from small and sound huge. This is a big problem because I genuinely couldn't tell the difference between the two. That's nice. Added maximum FPS sliders for dashboard in game. Removes pause limit for hero testing. Yeah, allows us to just miss stuff. Metal skin effects. Just, a lot of it is just miscellaneous stuff. Updated medic healing beam colors are consistent with other heals. Medic healing beam? Oh. The trooper. 7 static artifacts improvement to make the boundary more clear. Thank God. Add it's unretestable at proc. Add it's unretestable at proc. Oh, toxic. Okay. Okay, that's good to know, actually. Divine Barrier Wings no longer fully opaque. Reduce intensity of last hit status effect. Huh? Echo short sound effects. Updated added new low ammo indication sound. Okay. Improved clarity for 7 casting and channeling sounds. Nice. Updated refresher effects color from green to purple. Minor updates to age of subjects implant to resolve some. What are these? General changes? Okay. Resolve some states faster, reduce some visual noise, update Lady Geist, Blood Bomb, Life Drain, Malice, and Soul Exchange sounds. Added shoulder charge wall impact effects. That's nice. I always did it looks so weird. Having that changed open mic audio settings to allow open mic to opt in to team chat or party chat. Updated effects for the Warpstone, bullet resist buff, added lucky shot proc sound effect, updated berserker buff effects, adjusted shiv running reload animation. Okay. Added wall impact animation for Abrams shoulder charge. There's an animation and an effect. Lowered gun arm during Abrams jump animation to not obscure the reticle. That's nice. Soul jar return location effects will change color based on the capture state of the soul jar. Okay, nice. Lady Geist Blood Bomb revised to improve visibility in team fights. Huge. Improve visibility of heroes caught in the singularity. Thank God. Distance field shadows in AO no longer visible behind cosmic veils. Added sliders for FRs. Updated Wraith Great Talent and Inference. Voice overs. Huh? Like the voice actors? No, like what? I don't know what that is. If you guys know in the comments what the VO is, isn't that voice options? I don't know. I'll find out. Walker AoE stomp effects has new effects. Viscous splatter effects has been adjusted. Revised sounds for cast and duration sounds. Added rebirth channel and revised sounds. Added infuser cast sounds. Added bug fixed related to switching spectac targets. Okay, I know what they're talking about. Oh fuck. All right, we got some stuff to go through. Misk. Orbs now favor the claimer rather than the denier when both impact within a very narrow window. That's actually a huge change. So if you both shoot the orb at the same time, the claimer gets it versus the denier. So the Otis is on the denier to take it first. That's fucking big change. I don't think people are gonna read into this, so that's actually really huge for like securing your own souls. And it's gonna feel like you're not gonna feel as punished. Like it's not gonna be easy to deny. Flex spot moved from first walkers to two walkers. That's huge. I honestly thought it was four, but I guess there's one for each. One for one and one for four, but now it's two and four. All abilities and item cooldowns increase. Motherfucker, what? All abilities and item cooldowns increased by 6% globally is an insane change. Probably gonna feel good though, but that's kind of wild. Max respawn time now happens at 35 minutes rather than 40. Ooh, games are gonna end quicker. Nice. T4 IM cost reduced from 6,300 to 6,200. Okay. Shield regeneration time reduced from 60 to 50. Okay. What shield? Wall jump activation has been made more lenient. Thank God, dude. This shit was so hard to proc. Wall jump launch angle can now be steered a bit. Omnidirectional wall jumping. It just keeps getting deeper. Jump shooting lockup period reduced from 0.25 to 0.15. Bro, you can shoot faster when you jump now. Souls from bosses now appear much more spread out. Ooh. Bosses? Mid boss? Is there other bosses? Does it mean the towers? Rope climbing speed increased from 13 to 14. That's kind of huge. Taking non-dot damage while on a rope slows you by 30%. Okay. Improved heavy melee hit registration. Nice. Mid boss warning now happens at 60% to 50 makes sense. Because it's by the time you hear this, it's too late. Walker beam. Max range is sticky portion after being acquired. Oh. Reduced by 20%. Nice. Yeah, that shit was annoying. It would just chase the fuck out of you down the street sometimes. Successfully parry cooldown. Wait, successful parry cooldown will reduce from 0.5 to 0.25. Ooh. So if you parry correctly and you want to parry again, you get paid for it. That's nice. Fix alt fire is not working with conditional heroes like close with conditional bonuses like close range. Okay, interesting. Oh, that makes sense. ADS, you didn't get the close range buff. Okay. Melee trooper hitbox improved. Okay. Fixed medic troopers sometimes using their heal on guardian bosses. What? Why are they calling the turret? They're calling them bosses instead of towers or whatever. Fix multiple heroes getting their power up bonus by standing on top of it before it spawns. Fix multiple heroes getting the power up bonus by standing on top of it before it spawns. Oh. Oh. Sure gun reloading down to a smaller magazine when reloading with higher ammo than was your max. I don't know. Alright, we got some item changes. Passive changes, some damage numbers and stuff. I'm not gonna go through all the nitty gritty. Just seeing if anything strong here. This is big. Long range. Bullet shield increase from 90 to 140. That's really big. I don't really see anything too big of a change. So it's all like 5-10% type shit. Wraparounds no longer provides 50 max health. That's cool. Active reload, life steal reduced. It seems like they're just nerfing everything across the board. Except for shields. Oh, this is just weapon items. Vitality. Healing right now grants 3 spirit power. Why? Interesting. I guess the people that are buying healing right probably are relying on spirit abilities, mix of abilities, so it's just spirits. That makes sense. Enduring spirit life steal increase. Okay, let's just see if anything's big here. +4 spirit heal health nova now requires healing right. New component. Okay, this is now a component of health nova. Which it was also it's also a component of healing beam, isn't it? Now grants 4 spirit power. Okay, so they're adding like these in here, a lot of these. These shields are coming down. Rescue beam heal. Yeah, that's needed. That was too strong. Cast range reduced from 45 to 36. Good. Yeah, healing beam was strong as fuck. I tried it like once and I was like, wow. Lane troopers do not reset the passive regen timer. I don't know what Fortitude does, so whatever. Life Strike. Melee damage reduced from 40 to 35. Nice. Cooldown reduced from, this is crazy. Oh, this is actually a buff from Majestic Leap. That's nice. This is a pocket buff. I don't know who else uses that. Maybe Bebop. You can use it with his ult. Metal Skin. Cooldown reduced. Okay. Phantom Strike damage reduced. Oh, that's a huge nerf. Soul Rebirth no longer grants 20% weapon damage. Cooldown reduced though. On fixed, not preventing disarm properly for unstoppable. Neutral kills now count as a soul capture. Ammo scavenger. Neutral kills now count as a soul capture. I don't really know how this works, but I use this on Infernus. Slowing hex projectile speed increased by 20%. That seems so random, but okay, I'll take it. I use slowing hex on Warden, I think. All right, where was that? All right. Heroes, Abrams. Big size to give back any self concealing mud mid boss room. That's huge for Abrams. Shoulder charge turn rate reduced a bit. Okay. Infernal resilience reduced. Okay. Shoulder charge stun time reduced. That's a nerf. Except for this. These are all nerfs. Except these are all nerfs. Bebop uppercut no longer roots your hero during cast time. Oh. Nah, that's kind of crazy. Can now keep firing if he jumps and his laser's already warmed up. Oh. Reverted recent change to make his hook have an alternate cast mode to pierce through allies' enemies. So does it have it now, or did they make it and they took it away? Hook range reduced. That's nice. Hyper beam now does splash damage around a 5-meter area the beam connects to on the ground. Can be used to fish heroes out of cover in some areas. This is a Bebop buff. I don't care. This is whatever. This is fine. This is just so you don't feel like you get hooked at like insane rages. I don't understand this. I don't know if they're saying they reverted the fact they added it or if they reverted them taking away and they added it. I think they added it and they're taking it back out. This is all. This is positive for Bebop. This is negative for Abrams. Rejuvenating aura no longer gets canceled when stamina is used. Wow, that's big. That's a buff. Rejuvenating aura T3 reduced from 4 to 3. 8. Okay, kinetic pulse 2, 1. Reduced from 40, slowed to 35. Okay, quantum entanglement cooldown increased from 12 to 11 to 12 seconds. Okay. Whatever. This is just kind of like adjustments. Great talent. Fix an issue with charge shot hitting targets behind walls. Fix guiding out doing damage through buildings. Okay. Random arrow weapon damage reduced from 7 to 4. What the fuck? A huge nerf. Random arrows tier 2 weapon damage reduced from 7 to 5. Bullet damage growth per boon increased from 1.4. Okay. Alright, I see. So they took a power out of his kit here and added it here. So as you get souls, you do more damage. Guided out cooldown increased by 10 seconds. Okay. Nerf across the, well, probably a nerf, but this kind of balances this out. This is a nerf though. This is a nerf, but it's a bug. Nerf, but bug. Haze, just a fix. Issues with sleep dagger hitting targets behind walls. It's a nerf, it's a bug. And furnace, base health reduced 625 to 600. Okay, I guess it's scaled too much. Flame dash, slow resistance. Whoa! Flame dash, slow resistance increased from 30 to 50. Ooh, I'm about to be zooming. Fix some issues, fix some control issues when flying near a wall. Airdrop, silence, and slow debuff duration reduced from 4.5 to 4. Whatever. Kelvin, Arctic beam, fire, slow rate. Arctic beam, fire rate, slow reduced from 80% to 40%. Huge. Arctic beam movement slow reduced from 80 to 70. So it does less damage, but still slows you pretty much just the same, just a little less. Objectives and rejuvenators are now frozen and invulnerable, and objectives and rejuvenator are now frozen and invulnerable when under frozen shelter. Huh. That's gonna change the whole way he's played. Because that's frozen shelters is all right. So if you're going for mid balls, you pop that, and then the objective is just the rejuvenator is just frozen there until you guys team wipe them, and then you can punch it safely. They can't just steal it from you. And then like if somebody's jumping like a tower, like you can just like hop on it. Can you do that for both sides? Like, can I do that on my towers? They're invulnerable, they're frozen, they can't be killed. And I can do that for enemies. Like if I want to fight under, if I want to drop an all under an enemy walker to confirm a kill, well, it's invulnerable and freeze their tower. We gotta test that out. That's might be the craziest change in this. Ice Path and Arctic Beam can now also be canceled by hitting the ability key again. Okay, that's kind of what they talked about earlier in the mist changes. Geist, Essence, Bomb, Tier 3. I can also make this a little bigger. It's kind of hard, probably hard to read on chat. I did that earlier, probably. Okay, Ground Slam. Now, oh, wait, Lady Guys. Tier 3 Essence Bomb. I thought it was called Blood Bomb. Are these different abilities? Essence Bomb damage increased from... Good lord. Okay, I guess it didn't scale properly. Essence Bomb scale. Oh, great. But they went the damage and the scaling. Kind of crazy. Fix a recent bug with Malice that caused multiple blood shards to be absorbed by one hero rather than pass through and hit others that didn't stack on the way in the case. I wonder if that has to do with her healing numbers. Self-damage no longer consumes shields. General change. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's nice. I didn't realize it did. Ground Slam now allows you to turn during the descent. This is huge. This felt so clunky to me on Lash. The fact that you would like go to slam and then they would like run underneath you and you like had to hit where you were landing. The fact you couldn't turn. Bullet growth from one. I don't know what this means. Is this the boon? Is this like bullet? What is bullet growth? Like the size of your bullets? I don't know what the fuck this is. Ground strike damage spirit scaling increased. Nice. Ground strike. Now he's gonna do like more damage with his kick, which I think is a cool, fun and most fun ability. Ground strike damage per meter spirit scaling increased from 0.4 to 0.45 to 0.5. Okay. I feel like before I even read this, I feel like McGinnis is gonna get buffed here. I mean nerfed here. Medicinal Spectre radius, so the heal's down 1 meter. Medicinal Spectre radius now grows with spirit power. Okay, that's fine. That's cool though. That means as your spirit gets bigger, your heal gets bigger. Ooh, that's cool. Can no longer wall jump from Spectre Wall. Damn. That was cool. I did that once before. That's cool. Spectral Wall mid-range reduced. Spectral Wall mid-range? Okay, you can do it closer now. That's a buff. Spectral Wall duration reduced from 6 to 5. Like that. Heavy Barrage Spirit. It was too long. I had dropped it half the time. It should honestly wouldn't even mind 4 seconds. Heavy Barrage Spirit scaling increased. Oh my god, the alt spirit scaling is up too. Let's go. Heavy barrage min range reduced. Yes, you can do it closer now. Mini turret bullet travel speed increased. Yo, why did they buff my girl? These are all buffs. Literally, this is the only nerf is the spectral wall thing. That's crazy. All right, use the restroom. I'll be right back. Let's see what we got here. Mow and Krill. Camera zooms out a little bit more when unburrowing. Oh, that's nice. You can cast Scorn while using combo, which is the heal? Not crazy. Combo tier 2 reduced from 1 to 0.75. I like that. Paradox. Fish issue with paradoxical swap hitting targets behind walls. Okay. Barrage amp per stack reduced from... Barrage amp. Wall? What the fuck does barrage amp? Barrage amp per stack reduced from 7 to 6. Barrage slow. Is there a gun? I don't know what the barrage amp even is. I don't think it's... Is it the bomb? I thought it was called time bomb or something. I don't know. No, I don't know. Whatever. Why are they... Why is this... I'm confused. I'll have to check this out. I feel like this is like a nerf to her across the way, but I feel like she's kind of getting cooked. Added a brief lockup period on a flying cloak to prevent accidental double clicking. Oh, nice. 7. Base bullet resist reduced from 8 to 0. 8% to 0? What the fuck? Bullet resist no longer scales with boons. Okay. Headshot reduction. Headshot reduction increased. Invite me to play Deadlock. Alright, I'll open that while I'm doing this. I'm finishing this up. Headshot reduction increased from 25 to 35. So it's headshot. He takes less headshot damage because his head's so big, I guess. What the fuck? Storm cloud damage reduced from 124 to 110. Storm cloud max radius reduced from 30 to 25. Okay. Storm cloud cooldown reduced from 1. Why would they reduce the cooldown? 40 seconds. Storm cloud audio is now clear when it's cast. Okay.
That motherfucker.
I think my Deadlock crashed. The fuck? It's like black screened. All right, let me close that real quick. All right, boom. Close that. All right, so we got some 7 nerfs, which is nice. That's my friend. Shiv. Fix issues with serrated knives hitting target behind walls. Okay, this seems to be a problem with a lot of people. Slicing dice damage reduced from 105 to 125 to 105. Bloodletting deferred damage cleared reduced from 50 to 40. Okay, I thought it was 30. Killing blow bonus damage from full rage reduced from 25 to 20. Killing blow tier 2 now also increases rage amp by plus 5%. Okay. Base bullet damage. Uh, all right, sorry, one of my friends just landed in town. Base bullet damage reduced from 14 to 13. Damn. Stake tier 1 reduced from 0.75 to 0.5. Nice. Assassinate bonus gold is now shared with the sisters. Oh, I didn't realize she got bonus gold from that school. Bonus gold, I mean, I assume they mean souls. Crow Familiar now reduces bullet armor by 6%. Crow Familiar impact damage reduced from 50 to 40. Crow Familiar impact damage spirit scaling reduced from 1 to 8. I didn't realize it was so powerful. I guess it's a really strong late game. Crow Familiar spirit power duration scaling reduced from 0.04 to 0.03. You can now use stamina while flying to get an impulse in the facing direction. Only in the direction you're facing. That's nice though, because she is just kind of up there like floating around. Like she felt easy to melt with some characters. Spacebar no longer exits the ability. You have to press the key again. Assassinate now does 20% more damage when getting a headshot. Great. Assassinate scope ends when you are stunned. Okay. Viscous puddle punch now correctly knocks people in the cube up in the air. What the fuck? That's cool. Why? Imagine you throw someone in a cube and then you just fucking like punch them up in the air. And then like they ult from up in the air while being in the cube, so they're invincible. It's kind of crazy. For various issues with the camera, puddle punch now telegraphs an effect before it forms. Smart. Base bullet damage reduced from 14 to 13. Splatter damage reduced from 110 to 100. Goo ball turn rate improved a bit. Viscous goo ball stun frequency cooldown improved from 1.5 to 1.25. That's huge. Fixed puddle punch piercing unstoppable. Bullet growth reduced from 1.3 to 1.2. What the fuck is that? The bullets get bigger as you like get souls, boons. The alchemical flash debuff duration reduced from 7 to 6. Alchemical flash radius reduced from 7 to 6.5. That's fine. You gain 50% bullet resistance during the 2's ult channel. What? All right. Wraith card trick damage reduced by 20. Card trick spirit scaling increased from 1.2 to 1.5. Card trick projectile spawn. Let the reticle down on the left side. Okay. Yamato ammo now scales with spear power. That's huge. Power slash damage reduced. grapple post cast duration reduced. That's nice. Alt fire now fixed to work with conditional damage sources. Point blank.
Hello.
Yo. What's up?
Muted your stream before I heard my own voice.
Nice.
No, as is tradition, there is multiple of you playing Deadlock.
Yeah, you're here just in time. I'm reviewing the patch notes now on stream. Shadow transformation bullet and spear resistance reduced from 55 to 40, and then can now interrupt power slash with parry. What? Huh? You can block Yamato's 1 with a parry now? Whoa.
That's going to be some fun timing.
Yeah, she got some interesting changes though. Her ammo scales with spear power, and she can attack faster after she grapples now. Some lane changes. Add some connections between the department store and I don't really know where these are on the map. Add some veils. Added cover barrier in front of the opening on the veil. Nice. I noticed that the other day you could like jump over top of the veil, but like you could see over the wall, but you can't because you know. Base changes. Added walkway connector from the outer lane exits to the inner exits. Added overhang. Rope changes. Rooftop changes. Miscellaneous bug fixes. Great. All right. Awesome. Let's play the game.